Hola mi gente! ¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos? I am so sorry for like ditching y'all. Oh, don't mind that bug. ¿Cuántos meses han pasado? Qué pena. I don't really have an explanation for why I've been gone. I don't know what to film. Like there's lots to film, but like I just don't do it. But like don't think that I'm never gonna leave this platform in my life. It took me so long to like grow a pair to like, you know, get the balls to be public about this account and like my YouTube and stuff. Like I've always wanted to do this. So I'm like not leaving now. Trust. I'm never gonna forget about this account, but I'm getting off topic. In today's video, I'm sorry, les voy a pedir disculpas desde ahorita. Este video va a estar en inglés to my peeps that watch me and only speak Spanish. Si quieren que haga este video otra vez pero en español, déjenme saber y lo hago for you guys. Lo hago para ustedes. Today, I'm gonna tell y'all how I came out as gay to everyone. I never thought I would do this because I don't need to. I don't know. I just remember growing up watching YouTube and seeing I'm gay or I'm bisexual or I'm coming out or, you know, like titles or my coming out story. And I'm like, I never had like a big post or a big announcement. I just told the people that needed to know or that mattered to me, or you know, I thought it was a little head ass to do. Like it's just not necessary type thing. Like we know you're gay type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even trying to be rude or funny. Like it's like y'all know, you know. I'm more doing this because recently, like since last year maybe, people ask me how I came out and I'm like, I want to know how people came out too. So like, why not, you know, type thing. Like it's not a bad thing if I post this. So and I'm sure people are curious and like it's not rude to ask. I don't think, at least I don't take it in a rude way. Like you're just curious, just like I'm curious to ask other gay people or lesbians or bi or whatever how they came out. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I came out of the closet when I was 16. But I guess we can take it back to being like, I don't know, a little kid. So I was born June 18, 1998. I'm 25 right now, just for reference, I don't know. If it's your first time watching me, hi, my name is Arlolaguna. I am 25 and I'm Mexican. That like, I guess kind of goes into me coming out because you know how Hispanic households can be. I'm pretty sure, I don't know why I've heard these things like you choose to be gay. I think that's quite ignorant for someone to say. I didn't choose this. Why would I choose to get bullied and shit? Like, why would I choose to go through this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this was definitely, I didn't not choose this. I'm pretty sure I was born like this. I think we were all born like this, or like, I don't know, it just happens. Like, it's what was meant for you. I don't really know, but for me, I'm pretty sure I was born gay because since I was like 1, I'm not about to blame it on my sister or anything, but I would play dolls with my sister, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't like, here, play with me and this is the only thing you can play with me. Like boys can play with boy toys and girls together, you know. I played with dolls since I was 1. I can literally insert a picture of me on a trip to Hawaii and I'm holding a doll with my parents and I was 1 year old in that photo. And since I can remember, y'all know I love my brats. I literally have these right now, like next to me. I've been playing with dolls, my scene, Barbie, brats. I remember, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I remember my parents buying me Bionicles. I don't know if y'all remember that. They're like robot action figures. And I was like, they want me to like, you know, it's like a transition to boy toys or whatever, but like still similar to a doll. And then I loved WWE and I loved their action figures because they were they were like dolls. Bro, I'm sorry if y'all see this shit. I was gonna do my hair, but I don't care. I kind of just want to film. Okay, I'm getting way off topic, but it's fun. I mean, you know, getting to know me. I stopped playing with dolls, I think, at like 12. And I was just remembering the other day, I'd totally forgotten. I remember that my parents had an old couch in one of the rooms in the house, and it had a hole inside of it. Like, you would lift up the cushion and it had a hole in there in the tear, and I would hide dolls in there so I could play in secret. That room was alone. I would go in there and no one would bother me, and I would just take out my dolls, and I had like 2 secret dolls. I still remember one of them was a blonde. I'm not sure because now I know more about them dolls, the Bratz dolls, but it was a blonde one. It might have been Chloe, it might be Vanessa, who the fuck knows? I don't know, but she was a blonde Bratz doll, and I don't remember the other one. It don't matter. I'm getting way off topic, bruh. No, don't talk to me about the Bratz because I don't shut up. And then I also remember in another closet, my mom had like drawers full of files, and I would hide. She wouldn't touch them because they were old files. I hid dolls in there too, and I had their clothes, and that's what I just remembered. And I had clothes in there for them, and like it was in secret because my parents always accepted me, and so did my family. I mean, I'm sure they were like, oh, this is new, which is super understandable. I don't take that in a bad way. It's normal. But they didn't want me playing dolls. So yeah, I would do it in secret. But yeah. So I'm sure I was born gay. I was born gay, okay? I wasn't made it or anything. I don't know. I remember like kindergarten. I liked a girl. Which I still, it's kind of hard to understand or explain because maybe I just thought she was pretty. And you know, like it's pushed on you for you to be straight. Like everyone assumes you're straight. Yeah, I liked the girl, and then yo, alguien ayúdenme in the comments. ¿Qué salió primero? Rebelde or Alegrijes y Rebujos? Because I have to know my sexual awakening. And if you don't know what a sexual awakening is, it's like who or what made you realize you were straight, lesbian, gay. And I think, for me, it was Alcachofa from Alegrijes y Rebujos. But I think, I don't know what came out first, me or her. I think it was... honestly, I think it was Miguel from Rebelde that made me know I was gay. But boy, I had a big crush on Alcachofa because he was younger and he's still pretty. But yeah, I was like, oh, he fine. And then this is a story from my sister. Thank God I have her and like people around me that remember things. She said that I said out loud, Alcachofa está guapo. Like, bruh, I said that in front of my family, which is good, you know? Maybe I felt comfortable, but let's just cut to the chase because the coming out part is really long. I knew I was gay by 1st grade because those shows came out when I was in 1st grade, which is when I was 6. I'm the same age the entire grade, so if I bring up grades, just know, I'll say the number and everything, like the age. So I was 6 in 1st grade. I knew I was gay, I knew I was different. I remember 3rd grade was the first time I got called gay. I don't know if I should say a trigger warning. I got bullied for being gay, Mexican, and fat. Yeah, just a trigger warning right there. Yeah, like 3rd grade, was the first time I got called gay or whatever, which isn't a bad thing, but like it was a bad thing at the time, or I took it in a bad way. I don't know, whatever. It's a funny story. It's sort of embarrassing, but I don't care. I was a child. In 3rd grade, ya cumplí 8. I was 8 in 8th grade. There was a boy, and bruh, he had a big butt. Like, yeah. I'm not saying it in a weird way, but he had a big butt. Like, I wasn't attracted to him or anything. I was walking behind him. I was like, you have a big butt. Or I think I said something like that. I pointed out that he had a big butt. And my friends were like, that's gay. Judging a guy is gay. I remember that's exactly what they said. They were like, judging a guy is gay. If you judge a guy, you're gay. I'm like, and to this day, I haven't heard that much anymore. I mean, times have changed, but like, who was talking to these kids that they said that? Like, I never knew that. But yeah, that happened. If y'all are wondering, I didn't really have friends. I can't remember too much. I don't remember much from my childhood. I remember like 14 and up, or like 16 and up. I have a really good memory. I might have blocked things out from trauma that I went through, so I feel like that's why I have a better memory, like a super good memory. Fifth grade was a good year. I could literally call out the people. Like, I still follow a few of them, and I care for them, honestly. I won't forget those friends, like, ever. I had like a good group of like 6, which to me is pretty big. I don't remember any bullying that year. Let's see, by this time I know I'm gay. Like, I just knew since I was like 6, or I don't know, gay. I don't know if it was like I'm gay, but like take a shot every time I say gay. Dumb. You're not gonna be able to finish the video. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. In 5th grade I got MySpace. Girl. No, yeah, my life changed in 2008. Lady Gaga came out. I came out. Face off. Lady Gaga came out. MySpace. I got my MySpace. Like, girl, my social media journey began. That's when everyone was like having cameras. Like, that's when they made cameras for teens in pink, blue, red. Like, it was the thing to have a camera, because you had your phone and then a camera. You know what I'm saying? Girl, tell me you're old without telling me you're old. Yeah, that's when I got on MySpace. And then like I saw my sister with her camera and her friends. I don't know, my sister influenced me a lot in a good way. I must have just wanted to be like her, or like what everyone else was doing. And like on MySpace, my sister made me my MySpace 5th grade. I can tell y'all so many stories. Let me know if y'all want to know, because I would gladly. It's just that I don't know. It's because I don't want to just put stuff out and like not have an audience watching them. I feel dumb, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah, I had MySpace. I got my camera. I've been documenting my life since I was 11. On my 11th birthday, they gifted me my first little blue camera. I still have it. I like broke the first one, and then my mom had insurance on it. Shout out Brandsmore. And I got a new one. Like, it got fixed. I don't know. Something was wrong with it. Not the point. I'm so sorry. Me sigo desviando. 6th grade. Another really good year. I made a lot of new friends. I made a lot of friends. Hola mi gentillal. Aquí estamos editando. And I totally forgot to tell y'all. I had a girlfriend. My first girlfriend was in 5th grade. But bitch, it was a beard. I was covering up. I obviously didn't like her. And in 6th grade, I had 2 girlfriends. But I think in 6th grade, I actually liked one of them. Shit, tough out here. I don't know. But yeah, continue. Yeah, that was a good year. That's when Facebook picked up. So like MySpace duró what? Un año, like 3 años, like 7th grade, yeah. By that time, we moved on. It only lasted like 2. Fast forward, Facebook. All the girlies were posting camera pics. I met like a lot of new Hispanic friends. I can shout all of them out, but I won't. I think about y'all. I have great memories with so many of you. I made friends with so many people. And you know what? Facebook kind of helped that, because like, I don't know, you'd be like, oh, I've seen her in school. Oh, I've heard about her. I'm going to add her type thing. And they would add me type thing. I made like forever friends in middle school. 6th grade, I don't remember bullying. But I remember being friends with just girls and a few guys. Really sweet boys. Like, you can tell who was raised really well. Like, they never asked me, are you gay? Like, they never made me feel bad. They were just so cool and easygoing. 7th grade. That's a good one. I might be forgetting things, but like, yeah, 7th grade. I remember this one. I had a science class with this really bad kid. And once again, I could totally say his name, but I'm not. I remember this was science class, and we got put into like, the teacher put us into a group of 4. Like, the tables were put together. It was those long science tables of 2 and then 2. So like, we were facing each other. I was sitting with some girl, and I think another a boy and then that boy. I'm not sure if he was in front of me or diagonal to me, but I wasn't friends with any of them. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't remember who's next to me. But this was 7th grade. Aquí ya tenía 12 years. I was 12 when he said this to me. I guess I should mention, I'm pretty sure you could tell I was fucking gay just by speaking to me. He said something really mean to me that sticks to me. Oh my gosh, and another bullying story in 7th grade. I'm gonna tell y'all the science one first. I knew of him because he was a bad kid, but I've never spoken to him. But he was, out of nowhere, he was like, if I ever have a fat, gay, Mexican baby, I'm gonna name him Arlo. And it's funny to say, because, like, it's just funny. It wasn't funny, and it isn't funny, but, like, it's funny for me to say it. I can't, like, say it without laughing, because it's embarrassing. But he said that shit. He said, if I ever have a fat, gay, Mexican baby, I'm gonna name him Arlo. Starts crying. I'm not gonna cry in this video. I'm fine. I'm telling y'all, I got bullied for these 3 things. And I remember in another class, out of nowhere, I saw a fucking cockroach on the floor in the class. And this boy next to me was like, I was like, ew, a cockroach. And this kid said, ew, a Mexican. Like, girl, tell me you went to a dominant ass white fucking school, all 3 schools, without telling me. Like, shit. I went to fully, like, it was all white people in elementary, middle, sort of in middle school. It was a lot more diverse. And high school, girl. I'm telling y'all, I have stories and stories and stories and stories. I was the only Hispanic in the whole day, all my classes in high school, in my senior year of high school. I will never forget that. But yeah, he said that shit, and I yelled out to the teacher. I was like, did you hear that? This is my first time speaking up. I was like, did you hear that? He just said, ew, a Mexican to me. And then, like, I got him in trouble. Like, they took him out the class and talked to him and shit. And I remember, I think that was like a Friday. I came back that Monday and I was like, they're gonna take him out the class. I don't know why I thought that. And my teacher was black, and I thought she would understand me as a person of color. And that Monday, the next Monday came, and I was like, why is he still in the class? Which is kind of crazy, because I didn't speak up. Ballsy, go me, go little Arlo. She was like, why are you still in the class? If you can still be in it, then why can't you? And why can't he? I was like, what? Y'all just let racism slide, and they sure did in all those schools. They sure did. But back to being gay. Oh my gosh, no, I can't do this. The video's too long. Fuck, this video's gonna be way too long. Damn, he and Hamoud. Yeah, I'm like saying all these bullying things instead of the coming out part. Es que así crecí. Para que me entiendan a little more. Oh well, it's gonna be a long video. Hope you understand. Back in the day, they'd be like straight to the point, just an 8-minute video. Me over here, 40 minutes. So, let's just fast forward to 16. I'm sorry. If y'all were enjoying that, I love you. But I'll just skip to like me coming out. Fast forward, junior year, I'm 16. Junior year, I found my core friend group. Shout out them. They know who they freaking are. A lot of y'all probably know who they are. Y'all have a special place in my heart, in my memories, in my life. I don't know what I would have done with them, but without them. That year, I had a really close bestie. She knows who she is. I hope she watches this. I'm sure she will. I love you so much, girlfriend. And I don't know, that night she was on her craze shit. We were big on Snapchat, like stories. I think everyone had their little Snapchat vlogging moment. And she was like, today I'm gonna take you on an adventure. And like, she picked me up. She was like one of the only ones that had a car. I had my permit, but did not know how to drive. No car, nothing. She picked me up and she was like, Arlo, let's pick up all the girlies. Let's pick up all our friends. Like, let's catch up with old friends. We picked up a bestie from middle school. We picked up one of her friends. We hung out with a bunch of other friends. Like, it was fun. Like, she was just trying to have a whole adventure for Snapski. And the end of the night rolled up or in, whatever, and it was just me and her. And we were driving to one friend's house to sleep there, which I remember I like texted my dad, because me and her wanted to keep talking. Once I told her, I texted my dad, I'm gonna sleep at a guy friend's house, I think, because I had another gay friend at the time, and I was like, I think that's what I said. I have no idea what I said, but I lied to him, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep at a guy's house, a guy friend's house, but I slept at a girlfriend's house. They wouldn't have let me when it was girls. They didn't let me. And I never really slept over at people's houses, only like my uncles and like barely randomly one guy friend, one, type thing. I still remember clearly. I still remember the road. Like it was like 1 a.m. maybe, 12, 1, 2, maybe 1. We were 16. I'm pretty sure it was not past 2. But yeah, like I don't know why. Quickly. This year was 2014. This was Coachella 2016. This was the vibe at the time. You have to understand. 2014 rolled in, and like, I don't know if this was my New Year's resolution or whatever, but I remember telling myself for 2014, I was 16 already. I was like, this year I'm going to accept myself. This year I'm gonna like tell people. It was more like I'm gonna accept myself. Like I'm gonna tell people I'm gay. I think it was more I'm gonna accept myself as gay. I came back from winter break, and like I had new classmates and stuff. And I was a new student came in my math class, and I believe he was from Africa. Like he had an accent and everything, but I understood him in his English. And y'all, I don't understand. Like, I don't know why. I truly, genuinely don't know what gives it away. Especially back then, like, I was quiet. I didn't dress feminine. Like, I don't know. It might have been how I walk. It might have been how I just carried myself. Literally, I'd known this boy for like a few days, I want to say. And I was just like this. Chilling. Like, we weren't doing anything in math. Fucking bug. And I was like this, because we weren't allowed to use our phones or nothing. So I was just like looking at the desk. I don't know where he was nice and everything. Like he would speak to me barely, but like I don't know where he was like, can I ask you something? Oops, I shouldn't. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of his accent, but he was like, can I ask you something? And I was like, yeah. He was right here to my right, and he was like, are you gay? And I was like, mm-hmm. That was the first time I had ever told someone I was gay. Because I had a gay best friend, and like he knew, but we didn't tell each other. Like we just kind of knew. He was the first one I told, and I'm thinking back, and like I'm so proud of 16-year-old me, like saying that to myself at the beginning of the year and going along with it and actually telling him yes. But I would love to like ask him what gave it away. Like I remember I was wearing a black zipped up jacket, whatever. Like I was literally just like this, leaning. I wasn't like face ass or like, type thing. I wasn't speaking. Like, ¿qué fue? What was it? I know a lot of times you can tell because they only have girlfriends, so I know that's how people knew for sure. But I have some curiosity of like, how did you know? Because I was just sitting there. Then this was March. I think I had such a good time, and like we had grown so close, me and her, that I was like, I don't know, overwhelmed with joy maybe from such a good night. And like I was like, she won't mind if I say her name. That's my girlfriend forever. I was like, Jada, I have to tell you something. And I'm gonna cry face ass. No, I'm not. She was like, what? Like, 'cause she didn't expect it. All my friends knew. By this time, come on, like everybody fucking knew. They knew. I was like, I have to tell you something. She was like, how, what? Y'all, I couldn't say it. I could not say it. I couldn't fucking say it. Y'all, I'm getting anxious because this video is too long, and I'm only at being 16. I finished coming out when I was like 20 or like 19 or 18. I don't fucking know. Like, I have a lot to tell y'all. I haven't even told y'all about my family. Damn it, what do? I can't make this like a 1 hour long video. Damn it, I don't know what to do. I'm in a rush. Fuck. I couldn't say I kept being like, I literally remember not being able to say the words. I don't know if y'all have felt that. I'm sure y'all have like gone, I mean, some fellow LGBTQ plus community peeps felt this. I couldn't say it. I was like, it was in my throat. I couldn't say it. And she was like, do you want to spell it out? And I was like, no, I want to say it. And I was like, I'm gay. And I didn't cry or anything, but I was like, and she was like, oh, I don't really remember what she said. I only remember one thing, but I can't really say it because it's about someone else. Not talking shit or anything, but like, she just tried to make me feel better. And yeah, we got to my friend's house and like we kept talking for like another 2 hours, and we slept in bed together and stuff. Like, I think that was the first time I slept in a bed with a girlfriend, and it was fine because I just told her I was gay, and like that's when I texted my dad. He was like, where are you? Or like, when do I go get you? And yeah, she was the first one I told. Then I told my friends, my friend group, like the next month. One of them asked, and then I just told all of them, like together in a group chat. Everyone just knew. I didn't really like whole ass come out unless I was asked. Let's skip forward, fast forward to the important people. Just kidding, they're all important. But like to probably what y'all mostly care about is the first person of my family I told was my sister. We took my cousin shopping that was visiting from Mexico. This was November 2015. I was 17 now. My sister been new. She told me, she's the one that told me about like the whole alcachofa thing. Like, she knew. We played dolls. I was a fucking girly with her and shit. And she had asked me before, like, I just told her, I was like, I remember watching the Janoskians one time, and like they were doing some prank video. I don't know what I was watching, and she came into the kitchen and I was watching them on my laptop, and she was like, oh, are you gay? Why are you... No, she said, are you bi? Why are you watching that? And I was like, that was mean. But she didn't mean it. And she's not nasty. She's never meant to hurt me in any way. We were waiting for him and in the car, and we were both in the front. My sister was driving. She would always be like, I want a gay best friend. I don't know why, but she would just say that. And it wasn't to make me feel better. She just would always say that. At this time, she is 23 and I'm 17. And she had always said that. She didn't say it this day. I was like, Diana, I want to tell you something. And I'm going to say it in a funny way. I think I must have thought about this. I must have had like planned it, had it ready. I don't remember if I had planned it. But it was nighttime and stuff. And like, we were there and I was like, I want to tell you something in a funny way. And I still remember she answered and she was like, funny bunny. And then I was like, you always said you wanted a gay best friend. And she was like, I don't remember what she said though. Oh, let's bring her in. I can't remember what she said, but she was like, I already knew because you care about how your clothes looks. That's all I remember she said. And I was like, come on, it's not just because of that. I said something like that to her. And then my cousin came. I'm like, boy, we were waiting for you that whole time, and now like I have to be quiet. But yeah, she was the first one I told, and that's how I told her. And then oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm everywhere. I should have written this out, but okay, before, since I was like 16, my mom yeah, like 16. I remember my mom, one time we were at the mall. We were eating at the food court. It was just me and her, and she was sitting across from me in a circular table, so she wasn't too close to me because it was a big table. She was like, Arlo, why don't you want to tell me you're gay? And I was like, I got so red. I got so uncomfortable. I was like dying inside. I was like, oh my God. I don't remember what I said. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, probably. I might have like declined it or whatever. Then she did it again at the Asian buffet that we still be at. And she said it again. She was like, Arlo, why don't you want to tell me you're gay? And I just got it. I think I told her once, I was like, Mom, stop asking me that. Or like, Mom, be quiet. Or like, Mom, stop saying that or something. Because it would have make me uncomfortable. That's not how you say things. But she doesn't know. It's her first time being a mom too, you know? Like, two, as if I'm one. Then she did it again one more time. Yeah, she kept doing that till I was like 18-ish. And then I just started talking to her about it as if she knew, because she did. So I never came out to her. She just knew. Second person, once again, I am not going on track. I should have written this out. My big brother always knew, I believe. Also, he saw me play with dolls. He saw me be flamboyant. I remember one time I was like recording myself singing a song on Snapchat, and I was in his room, and then I see him in his closet behind me, and I was like, woo! And it was embarrassing because I thought I was alone and I was being a fucking girl. And it was to a Zayn Malik song. I think it was Pillow Talk. And yeah, like they knew. They always knew from like my music. My girlfriends. I remember one time I had all my girlfriends over when I was 16. This was before I came out to Jada. He was like, you didn't invite any guy friends? It's just girls? I was like, no, like, yeah. But the main thing that I almost actually kind of forgot, but I remembered recently too, because I don't know, I'm just trying to do some healing recently this year. I remembered my freshman year, I entered as he was a senior, and everyone knew him. I don't know why. But he wasn't bad or anything, or like it wasn't bad fame or anything. People knew him. He wasn't popular or anything. They just knew him, you know? It was my freshman year. A Bad Bitch just started. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering other things from middle school. I can't tell y'all though, but I'll tell y'all if y'all really want to know. And the video's too long. That's why I can't tell y'all. We were in the kitchen, me, my brother, and my sister. I was 14 freshman year. And he was like, people are asking me if Arlo's gay. And I was like, oh. I think I was like, oh, what are you saying to them? Like, so uncomfortable. I feel so bad for me. Little me, like, oh my gosh. And I don't know, I just remember him saying that. Fast forward, I never came out to my brother. I think my sister told me he knows. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and talked to him, and he was like, as long as you're happy. And I was like, so far I'm really lucky. Fast forward to, I want to say 2018. I was 19, I remember. I am on to see my husband. Oh, I love my little brother. This is about my little brother. Vincent was, I want to say 12 or 13. And he says, I've asked him now, he said that my mom told him, like, to be nice to me, like, your brother's gay, just so you know, like, don't be rude about it, type thing. I think we should really get them all in here, huh? So my mom bought me a little keychain. I still have it. I'm gonna go get it for y'all. I'm telling y'all, people have asked me this story, and I always tell them exactly what I'm telling y'all. I bring up the keychain, and like, now y'all are gonna see it. Face ass. That's also another reason, like, I'm sure a lot of people want to know how or are curious of how I came out, and they just don't want to ask because, like, they don't want to make me feel bad or, like, for me to get uncomfortable. This is the keychain that I tell y'all about. She bought me this, and I was like, I don't even know if it was for me, actually, but I saw it, I grabbed it, or maybe she gave it to me, and I was like, is this for me because I'm gay? Because it has rainbow hair. And he was laying on the bed. We were in my mom's room, and he was just laying on the bed facing us. And he was like, I looked at him. I said it for him to hear, like, as a joke, because I didn't care by then. I was 19. This was April 2018. 2018, April 2018. I was about to turn 20. I remember, and I'm going to tell y'all why. I was like, is it because I'm gay? And I looked at him, and I was smiling, and he was like, I already knew. And I was like, oh, I don't know. It's just, I was like, oh, I don't remember what I said. But, yeah, that was that. That was my little brother. And then my dad. Best for last. That one wasn't the easiest or the best. It wasn't easy. This one I did plan it. I know that. The Vincent thing, I didn't plan it. My little brother, that wasn't planned. The other brother wasn't planned. My mom's, I guess, wasn't planned. I'm not sure if my sister's was, but my dad's was, because he was the last one. I was 19 when I came out to my dad, I wanted to do a coming out post for my 20th birthday. It was coming up. So this was like the first few days of June. My mom's friend was having a baby shower and we were all gonna go. And my mom made the rice or something. She made food for the party. And she was like, I'm gonna go, I need to go in a separate car. And my little brother went with her and I was like, I'm gonna stay behind. I think I told her, I was like, I'm gonna tell my dad in the car. So me and my dad takes forever to get ready and I was like, Dad, let's just go in my car. By this time I drive, I'm 19, almost 20. We got in the car. I remember, I'm pretty sure I was like, probably, maybe shaking, I'm not sure, but I was nervous as hell. Oh, me nervous right now? Fuck. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm thinking things. I don't know. I'm just, it's so scary, dude. It's like not easy. It's not easy at any age. But we got in the car and my dad, I was like, Dad, you drive. Cause girl, I gotta focus on my brain and he can focus on the road. Which maybe it should have been the other way around, huh? I remember I gave it a minute cause it was like a 30-minute drive. About 25. We were driving. I might cry. No, I'm not. Do y'all want me to cry? Because I will for the clicks and the views. I'm joking. Dude, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I think I'm anxious or nervous right now. Getting flashbacks, but yeah. Okay, so we were in the car. We were in the car. I need a shot. We were in the car and I built up the courage to tell him. I was like, Dad, I gotta tell you some, and I want to tell you because I want you to hear it from me, and I want you to know this from me and nobody else. And I was saying this because that was true and because I was gonna post it. So I didn't want him to be like getting a call from my uncle or a cousin or a tia or a family friend, you know, type thing. So, ew, like, why am I tired? I'm overwhelmed. So we were talking for a long time. I can't remember everything, but he was like, I was like, I want to tell you something and want you to hear it from me. He was like, okay. And I was like, I think I said, have you noticed that I don't have I don't have girlfriends as in girlfriend, like dating romantically. Or, cause I said this all in Spanish. All of it, girl, all of it. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't remember. But I just remember I was like, I was like, I don't have a girlfriend or I don't have girlfriends or I don't like girls because I like men. I said that. I remember saying I like men and he was like, no. And I was like, yes. Because it's not a question, babe. I was like, I'm not telling you. I mean, I'm not asking, I'm telling. And he said, yo, don't come for my dad. And this is all love. He's better now. They all are. He said, what made you make that decision? And I was like, it wasn't a decision. I was born like this. And he was like, but what about, and then he started listing all my girlfriends. And he was like, but they're pretty. You don't like them. Nothing goes on with y'all. Like, you don't like her. 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 And I was like, no, like, I'm pretty sure I was like, asshole, ew. Like, no, Dad, I don't like them. Like, they're my friends and they know I'm gay. He was like, oh no. He was like, people know. And I was like, yes, big deal. I'm playing. I'm trying to make myself laugh. But like, in the hood with my twin, we be vibing. I think I'm nervous. That's why I'm like this. I'm gonna miss things, but like, I really need to cut this video already. We ended it like this. We had to end the conversation because we got to the party and I was like, listen, friend, I'm just telling you this because I plan on coming out on Instagram on my birthday. And my birthday was like 2 or 3 weeks away. And he was like, no, don't post it. Do it for me. Don't do it. And I was like, oh, wow. He doesn't want me to do it. He was like, I don't want people knowing. And like, he was like, just don't do it yet. And, I didn't do it. Guess what? I didn't do it. I didn't post it. And I look back I get where he's coming from. I'm glad I didn't post it because I don't know, I'd be like, that was so cheesy. Like, that's so head ass. Low key, high key, probably would have archived that by now. That post. Pero like, yeah, I'm personally, I'm glad I didn't do it. Not because of him, just because of me. I don't even know why. I'm like, I don't know, it's just corny to do that. No offense if you have done that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's beautiful doing. That's your story. It's your life. It's your decisions. But yeah, I didn't post it, and I was like, well, that didn't really go how I wanted, but it didn't go too bad either. Like, I don't know. I kind of thought he'd cry or like he'd get mad at me or something, or I don't know. But yeah, we got there, and that's how I came out to my family. It's kind that this is I don't like that this is ending not happy, but that's how it happened, bro. That's just how it fucking happened. That's my story, and like I can't change it. That's what happened. I said everything was the truth. Y así pasó. Así le dije a mi family que yo soy gay. I'm lucky. I'm gonna say right now, I'm one of the very lucky people because I didn't get kicked out. They didn't make me feel bad. I don't know, nothing negative really happened. That's how I came out, y'all. What a fun video. What a super fucking long video. But yeah, y'all let me know if I should do a Q&A, but like déjenme saber for real, because I do want to do videos. I do want to do Q&As and stuff, but I'm a little shy to like post it on Instagram. I'm gonna be so honest right now. I've been wanting to do videos, but like I'm just shy and embarrassed because like, I mean, if I don't promote it, no one's gonna watch it, honestly. I get like 30, 20 views when I don't promote them. So I'm a little embarrassed to like put, I made this video, but like, I'm trying to get over it. And here's one step. I want to post ask me questions for YouTube, but like, I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, he thinks he's an influencer. Oh, he thinks people care to ask him shit. I'm like, but that's not where I'm coming from. I want to make a video and I want to talk to y'all and I want to answer y'all's questions that y'all are curious on or of about my life or me. And I will answer everything. Like, I have nothing to hide. I am an open pussy. Just kidding. So yeah, that's just, yeah, that's how it went. That's my coming out story. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change anything about my life. That's my story. I still remember how I told like all of my friends, but we can save that for another time, I guess, because I'm so sorry if this video is too long. Thank you so much if you watched it all. I fucking love you. I hope y'all were entertained. I don't want to go. I want to keep talking. So like, text me if you're too shy to comment publicly. DM me, y'all. Follow me on Instagram if you don't. If this is your first time watching me, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Arlolaguna. Subscribe if you like what you see. Mwah, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.